The Dunning-Krueger Effect, the curious prison without walls. Since childhood, we've heard from our parents, close friends, and especially on social media, simple and direct information about daily life and health. Things we wouldn't know without doing some research. Curiously, they often sound very important, like mixing milk and mango is bad for you. Or we only use 10% of our brains. Or even taking a shower after eating can be dangerous. Maybe you've also heard that lightning never strikes the same place twice, that microwaves cause cancer, or that the bluish color of your veins means you have blue blood flowing through your body. And if I asked you, should you close background apps on your phone to save battery? Or whether eggs are bad for you because of cholesterol? What would your answer be? And more importantly, what does the Dunning-Krueger effect have to do with all of this? Stay with us until the end, because we'll reveal which of these so-called common truths are actually true, and which are false. But first, you need to understand why so often we are absolutely certain about things that are completely wrong. Imagine a cruel paradox. The least competent people are often the ones most confident in their own abilities. This isn't just a guess. It's a phenomenon proven by science. In 1999, two psychologists, David Dunning and Justin Kruger, conducted an experiment that would forever change how we understand ignorance and self-confidence. They asked participants to take tests on logic, grammar, and humor. Then, each person was asked to rate their own performance. The results were shocking. Those who performed the worst were the ones who believed they had done the best. People who were at the bottom of the competence scale genuinely believed they were above average. This phenomenon was named the Dunning-Krueger Effect. And it doesn't happen because these people are arrogant by nature. The truth is even more unsettling. They don't know enough to even realize how much they don't know. It's like trying to judge the quality of a painting without ever learning about art, light, shadow, or perspective. You look at it, you don't notice the mistakes, so you just assume it's perfectly fine. And worse, the less someone knows about a subject, the more they believe they know. This applies to everyday life, social media, political debates, medical advice, scientific discussions, and even personal decisions. Curiously, the opposite is also true. The most competent people often underestimate their own knowledge. They know so much about a subject that they become painfully aware of how much more there is to know. This leads to something known as imposter syndrome, where highly qualified individuals constantly feel like they're not good enough. And so, the world fills with overconfident incompetents and perpetually insecure experts. The result? A planet where misinformation spreads rapidly, where certainties are built on sand, and where the loud voices of those who don't understand often drown out the voices of those who actually do. Now, Maybe you finally understand why you've had arguments online, where no matter what you said, the other person simply wouldn't change their mind. They don't know. But worse, they don't know that they don't know. And now, as promised, let's find out. Does mixing milk and mango make you sick? False. This myth originated during the era of slavery as a way to prevent enslaved people from consuming more nutritious foods. Do we only use 10% of our brains? False. Neuroscience has proven that we use virtually all parts of the brain, just not all at the same time. Is it dangerous to shower after eating? Partially false. After a big meal, your body redirects more blood flow to your digestive system, helping the stomach and intestines do their job. If you take a very hot or very cold shower, your body may redirect blood flow to regulate skin temperature, which might slightly slow digestion and cause mild discomfort. But for healthy people under normal conditions, it's perfectly safe. Does lightning never strike the same place twice? False. In fact, it does, frequently. Tall buildings like the Empire State Building are struck dozens of times every year. Do microwaves cause cancer? False. Microwaves use non-ionizing radiation, which is incapable of damaging DNA or causing cancer. Is our blood blue inside the veins? False. Blood is always red. The blue appearance of veins is due to the way light penetrates the skin and reflects back. Does closing background apps save phone battery? False. It can actually drain more battery. Background apps are usually in a suspended, low-energy state. Forcing them to close means the phone has to fully reload them later, using more energy. Are eggs bad because of cholesterol? Outdated myth. For a long time, people believed that cholesterol in eggs raised blood cholesterol. Modern studies show that for healthy individuals, eggs are highly nutritious and do not harm cholesterol levels. So, how many of these did you believe? Perhaps this proves that no matter how intelligent we are, all of us, without exception, are vulnerable to the Dunning-Krueger effect, in one way or another. The first step is recognizing that we will never know everything. And that's exactly where true wisdom begins. A very important tip: always seek reliable sources. Even when that message from your aunt on WhatsApp sounds really convincing, it's worth double-checking with a certified doctor, an engineer, or a scientist. Today, the same smartphone that spreads misinformation can also bring you closer to the truth. Don't waste this precious tool that is knowledge. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.